What's up, everybody? It's Keefe, and you're watching another Ghost Cult Magazine's 5-minute reviews. Today's episode features Rammstein, Zeit, out on Universal Music. Just 2 short years after their last self-titled album, Rammstein brings us their new album, Zeit, which translates to time. We are very excited to spend this time with you, bringing you this review. Let's put 5 minutes on the clock, and let's get to it. We're not going to do strictly a track by track here. We're going to run through some of the highlights of this. You can read the in-depth review over at Ghost Cult Mag right now. Rammstein is almost 30 years old at this point, and they were dubbed the New Deutsche Harte, or New German Hardness genre, but really it's just industrial metal. Another band in this genre is The Apocalyptian Writer, who also just put out a banging new album. Check them out. But Rammstein is back with Zeit, an album that is almost a quasi-concept album. Zeit means time, and the album is very reflective and wistful and has a lot of meaningful lyrics. Even if you don't speak the German, you can kind of get the glimpse of what the meanings of the songs are about. Obviously, no Rammstein album is complete without some goofy sex songs, but, you know, typical dark humor, twisted, and awesome storytelling by Till Lindemann and Rammstein. Armee de Tristan is the opening track of the album, Army of the Weary, and again, forgive me for these German pronunciations. My German is not the best, so my apologies to my Germanic and Dutch friends. This Army of the Weary, again, is telling a story about the effects of time and aging and the self-realization that your life is not permanent and we're not here forever. Really great song to kick the album off with. The title track comes second, Zeit, Time, and begins with almost a little children's choir growing into this epic riff and this dramatic song, another mid-tempo, dramatic, marchy march type song, and you can tell why this is the title track. It perfectly sums up the feeling of this entire album. It takes until the first third of the record is over to get the more typical industrial metal, up-tempo Rammstein riffs that we're used to. Griftig and Zigzag, the single, are the middle of the album tracks that are very up-tempo and rousing and would be big-time mosh pit songs in the concerts. Zigzag comes with an incredible video and had a single release and a physical single release, as well as some custom merch. Zigzag is a song that makes fun of plastic surgery and vanity and sexuality, as Rammstein always does, and the video is hilarious. I highly recommend you check it out. The entire album is really a showcase for the brilliant work of Till Lindemann's wonderful lyrics and his incredible voice. This is probably one of the best vocal performances of his entire career. He uses his full expressive range, a lot of his deep baritone, but also a tremendous amount of his tenor singing, which we didn't get on the last record as much. These are going to be tremendous songs to hear live on the new tour. Hopefully they're going to start incorporating some more of these songs into the live performances. I also have to single out the performances of Christian Flake Lorenz, the ever-genius Rammstein keyboard player. All the players came to play on this album, but Flake has some of the best parts on the entire album. A lot of really deep, moody, mellow, sinewy keyboard and synth parts, as you would come to expect, but also a lot of emotionally gripping keyboard and piano solo parts that are either intros or interludes or outros, and they match the mood of these songs perfectly. Some of the later album tracks that really stand out and really got to me are Okay, Angst, and Meine Tronen. The final track of the album, Adieu, is going to make even the hardest bro just lifts to Rammstein dude cry, because it's a very sad, somber, thematic song with incredible vocals by Till, but also has a crunching, slow guitar riff in the vein of Sad But True, or even a Gojira song. It's really heavy and a fitting end to this fantastic album. As our own Gary Alcock wrote in his review on our site, Rammstein's 8th studio album never strays too far from their tried and tested formula, but is still more than capable of throwing the occasional curveball. Cohesive, memorable, and impressively consistent. These are great words about the album Zeit. We give the album a 9 out of 10, and it is sure to be one of the contenders for Album of the Year. This is a must-own for all metal fans, not just Rammstein fans. That's our review. Thanks for hanging out with Ghost Cult, a small business. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, ding that notifications bell, and drop a comment and let us know what other albums you'd like to see us review or react to. I'm Keefe for Ghost Cult Mag. Peace out. Rammstein. 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 I don't know how to say this words. I don't know words. I'm not German. God damn it.